out of Mills Ammunition. Thanks for coming along today. If you've joining us for the first time, Mills Ammunition, we are a small family-run, veteran-owned ammunition manufacturer out of Huntersville, North Carolina. And our niche is making a highly consistent, very clean, very accurate round. So today we're going to do a little bit of testing. We're going to bring you along. We're at Jade Arms and Ammo right this second in China Grove, Landis, North Carolina. Same thing, right on the border. And, you know, we do a lot of shows, a lot of gun shows. And typically what you hear, quite frankly, is, you know, so what do you like to shoot? You know, what weight do you like to shoot? And very oftentimes, especially in this economy, is they say, hey, I buy the cheapest stuff I can find. So we're going to do a little testing, and we're going to look at some Blazer 115, very, very common around. You know, so oftentimes people just, you know, they buy the cheapest stuff they can find. So we're just going to look at some Blazer 115. You know, what I can tell you is that ammunition matters. It's the one thing that makes your gun a gun and not a paperweight. So come along with us. Let's see what we can do. Do some good testing today. I've got a couple of things to show you. Thanks for watching. All right, so we're coming into Jade Firearms and Ammo. You should see Eric here. Hi, Eric.
What's up, bud?
How are you?
All right,
David call you? Well, you know, we got some Mills ammunition right here. I'm going to grab up this Blazer, and that's what we're going to take to the range. We've already got Mills. Anything exciting going on?
You're the first person walking in the store today.
I hear you. Hey, man, what I tell folks all the time is support your local gun shop. These are the guys that are going to really help you, right? They're going to say, hey, try this. They talk to lots of different folks, and yeah, you guys are got a bunch of good stuff stocked up, dude. Always check your local gun shop, man. Support these folks. Without them, you know, we're back to Walmart situation, i.e. PSA and Academy, and so not with that. All right, let's get to the range. Thanks, dude.
Have a good one, man.
All right, so we made it out to the range. Here we are. So we're going to do two pretty cool tests today. This is my CZ CTS long slide from the custom shop. My ultimate favorite gun I own, and this thing is a flat out tack driver. I've got the 1987 Taurus PT92-AF. So this one has a Bar-Sto Barrel. So let's see, Bar-Sto Barrels are the good stuff. So we're gonna run some rounds. We're gonna do 25 round groups. So there's two real tests we're gonna do today. We're gonna take our Mills ammunition, 147 grain flat nose. We're gonna shoot 25 groups with that out of the Bar-Sto Taurus combination. We're also gonna shoot 25 rounds of Blazer 115. I mean, if you've owned a 9mm, chances are that's what you've shot. It is what it is. Oftentimes people buy it because it's cheap. So let's see how it shoots compared to our Mills ammunition, 147. And here's what I know. I think we're going to outshoot it. And the point really is look, your time is worth something. So if you don't test and figure out how much different things work, you're spinning your wheels to a certain extent. It's more important than just go bang. These aren't lasers, right? So oftentimes we think that there's not this thing called groups, and there is. And there's dispersion, and dispersion is as your group goes bigger. So when you're using a ransom rest like we're using here, you're testing the gun, the barrel, and the ammunition. When you have a barrel rest, which we also have, you're testing the ammunition and the barrel. When you throw a skill set in there, your dispersion grows, right? So you start off with the barrel and your group is this. You go to the ransom rest, it's this. Your skill set dictates what happens from there. So we're at 25 yards. Make life easier. Shooting's is a tough sport, and if you're not practicing an absolute ton, dry fire, live fire, it makes life difficult. So making a solid ammunition choice is a good thing. Also, the other thing I would tell you is point of aim and point of impact is different. Your point of impact is going to be different with you know, a different bullet. It's no different than a rifle. It's the same thing with the pistol. So thanks for coming. Let's see which one outshoots which. Let's see how that Taurus runs against our Mills Ammunition 147. We appreciate you. Let's do it. All right, so we'll get our first shot. We'll get 2 shots and see where we are on the paper. Oh, we know where that is. See that? I will move it just a little bit just to make our life easier. 3. All right. And last one. All right, so we'll, let's see where we're at here. So we had an average of 975, a highest of 992, low of 960, extreme spread was 32, standard deviation was 9.6. So we'll get the old calculator out here. We're at a power factor of about 143. We'll, because it's 25 round group, we'll take that back to the house and we'll do our measurement there. All right, so let's do the 115s. All right, so now we've got our Blazer 115s. Get ourselves a new group here. 1987 or 88, I can't remember. Taurus 92-AF. Barstow Barrel. All right, we'll do the same thing. We'll put a couple down range and see how we are on the recording there. All right, so I haven't moved the gun and anything. It's still exactly set up. I think I'm gonna come to the right a hair. I think our elevation's pretty good. All right, let's give her a rip. All right, we're to the right. Just to the right of that. All right, now we're going down, so let me move the camera a little bit. All right, I'm not super happy, but let's see what that does. I don't want to miss any. And I can't tell if I missed. Oh yeah. No, I don't know. See, I gotta go. Yeah, see where that one is? That one's way up there. All right, well, we know where that one is. That's the fourth one. And we'll have to move if it kind of starts grouping up that way. All right, should be good. I think that one went up high too. I'm gonna have to move this, doggone it. Just have to see how the group follows, and we're just gonna have to make sure to document everything. Hopefully it's gonna keep shooting them to the right. Yep, there we go. That was bottom left. Check the gun. Looks to be okay. That was lower. Yeah, I think that's that. So let me just do a quick little sweep so we can get the full group. So there's top. That's what we're looking at. All right, we're gonna switch guns. All right, so we know. Let's see what we got here on the old lab radar. So we got 1186 for an average, 1208, highest 1166, I think, for the lowest, extreme spread 42, standard deviation of 12.9. So that's kind of what we got out of it. Yeah, so on to the next one. Okay, so now to recap, we've shot our Taurus 92-AF with the Bar-Sto, with our Mills ammunition 147s and the Blazer 115s. Now we're moving on to the CTS long slide from the custom shop. And we'll see what it does. We've got the Mills ammunition in this bad boy. We're gonna compare, so the real comparison that we're gonna do here is we're gonna compare Mills ammunition 147s in the Taurus with the Bar-Sto versus CZ from the custom shop, CTS long slide, and also against the very common, very popular Blazer. All right, now we're ready. All right, let's see that. First shot, hand rack. All right, that's in the bullseye. All right, where the first one went. Oh, that shot high. We're still kind of getting this thing settled. That's the hard part. All right, so we got 5 shots. Yep, see 5 shots on paper. All 6 shots. All right, that's 14. So I'm really trying to enlarge the groups. Watch a lot of the Hornady podcasts, and they talked about, you know, your group's too small. So with 25 rounds, dude, you're gonna really know. All right, that's 25. See what the old lab radar tells us. Average of 970, high of 999, lowest 950, extreme spread 49, standard deviation of 11.3. So let's change it out and we'll go Blazer 115s. All right. Okay, so we've got the Blazer 115s loaded in, have not moved the gun in the rest. So we'll see where this one goes. Just gonna, all right, we're right where we need to be there. We'll see if we need to move the camera. But let's go, 25 rounds. Make sure she's raised just a hair. Move her, there we go. There's 9 shots. 10. That should be 13. All right. It's 20. And our last one. All right, so there's 25. Let's see what we get here. So we've got an average of 1184, high of 1212, low of 1139, extreme spread of 72, standard deviation of 18.1. We'll take a pictures of the group size so you can see those as well. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, this is a high-end gun, dude. This is, I don't even know what it's going for now, 2,000, 2,500, somewhere around there. And this is what it shoots. So we'll take some pictures of the group so you can see them as well. All right, so we'll get the calculator out and see where we're at with our groups. But so that's the Blazer out of the CTS long slide. It's Blazer 115s. Here's the Mills ammunition with the CTS long slide. That's the group out of that. Here's the Blazer out of the Taurus 92-AF with the Barstow Barrel. And here is the Barstow Taurus 92-AF with the Mills ammunition. So we'll get the app out and get some calculations for you. But what I will show you is man, dude, barrels are so important. And the fact that that Taurus 92-AF, that the gunsmith laughed at me when I brought the Barstow Barrel to be fitted, it's a tack driver. It is a tack driver. Here's the other thing is we'll go back to the house and we'll calculate the groups up and share that with you. Now, look. The trigger on this is good. I've had trigger work done on that Taurus, but what I'll tell you is the next step really would be, how do I shoot with each one of these guns? We know what the gun is capable of with this particular ammunition and with the Blazer. So again, Mills ammunition, our niche is making a highly consistent, very clean, very accurate round, and I think that's what we demonstrated. Look, your misses are telling you something, okay? So, you know, there's the sheets, right? If whatever your target's doing, wherever your rounds are being placed, it's telling you what you're doing wrong. So unless you have ammunition that is really accurate, you're getting a false read off it. So I really appreciate you watching. I'm very impressed with the Barstow Barrel. I'm really impressed with what we put out. And I think it's a good comparison to show what happens when you look at high quality ammunition versus something less. I'm telling you, get out there, test. See what your gun does with what ammunition. Figure out what your point of impact is, and that will change your shooting. That will be a big difference for you. So don't waste your time. Time is so precious these days. Thank you for supporting Mills Ammunition. Like, share, subscribe. It absolutely means a ton to us. Thanks so much for watching.